Hey Joe, it's George.
Hi George.
What are you doing?
Just doing a bit of shooting practice with Ben Teckers.
Ah, right. I've got bad news, old Joey boy. Klopp's decided to terminate your contract, sunshine.
Oh no, that's not good.
What's that noise?
Just outside with the rooster, mate.
Alright. Serious matters though, boy. We need to have a little think about the club, so I've got a few suggestions for you. Something you're gonna like the sound of.
Who you got in mind? Aston Villa? Sunderland? Maybe see if I can go back to Swansea?
Don't be silly. We're gonna get you to a club where you can showcase your sublime world-class passing abilities.
I see, because I've always thought I would suit Arsenal.
Arsenal? I'm talking about Barcelona, lad. You know, Barcelona, sun, sand, sangria. Oh, you there, Joe? Oh, well, Xavi. Don't tell me you've never thought about Barcelona, kid.
Well, maybe a little.
Alright boyos, Sleeky here, and welcome to Joe Allen's Road to Barcelona. It is my first ever Ultimate Team YouTube series. So for my first ever series, I decided to do an Ultimate Team, like a kind of Road to Glory, which revolves around a fellow countryman, Joe Allen. As you know, he's been like infamously tagged as the Welsh Xavi. But anyway, moving on, I want to make a series about him. The whole goal, the objective, is to get Joe Allen. He's going to be, you know, the main man. I want to build a Barcelona team around him, okay? Alright, so as you can see here are the rules. If I win a game, I get a player upgrade, which is, you know, what you might have seen in other series. Basically, the concept is I start with a bronze team around Joe Allen. If I win a game, I can upgrade one of them. So if I've got a bronze player in the team, a bronze left back, for example, I can improve that bronze left back to a silver left back if I like to. If I lose a game, a player has to get downgraded. So let's just say I've got a starting 11 of gold players, then I have to downgrade the lowest rated player in the last game. Now, to be honest with you, I was tempted to do the highest rated player. That's what I would prefer to do. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to see how the lowest rated starts off with. And if I want to change it, I can make it to the highest rated player. So that's what happens if I lose a game. If I win a division, I get to buy any Barcelona gold player. So any other point in the series, if I win a game, in the regular game, I can buy a bronze or a silver Barcelona player if I want. Because it doesn't matter, that's not the objective of the series. The objective of the series is to get the best Barcelona team, okay? So if I win a division, I get to buy any gold Barcelona player. If I lose a division, then I have to downgrade the entire starting 11. So let's just say if I've got an entire gold team, I have to downgrade them all to silver. So that's going to be a right pain in the ass there if I actually get relegated. When I say lose, I mean relegation. The main rules really, you know, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not exactly a big YouTuber, as you can tell. And whilst I'm recording this, I have, I think, 1 subscriber. But yeah, so I don't really have a lot of money to spend on packs, and I don't really advertise coins as some other people do. So I'm basically speaking, you know, the coins are going to be coming from my own back pocket really, and I don't really want to be spending too much money on it at the moment. So I've kind of set some boundaries really. So if I win a game by more than 3 goals, I get to open 1 pack. Okay, so if I win, let's say 5-2, that's by 3 goals, I get to open a pack. If I win 3-0, I get to open a pack. Okay, and then if Joe Allen gets 2 points, by that I mean if he gets a goal and an assist, so it can be 2 goals, 2 assists, a goal and an assist in a game, I get to open a pack. Okay, and the other way I can get packs as well is by maybe now and again doing an Ultimate Team draft. I have actually done a draft. I've actually got a really decent team. That's not up on the channel yet, but I haven't actually played any games yet. Again, I'll get a few of these episodes done first, and I'll see if I want to get that draft involved. Right, so I ended up calling the team Joe Allen's Army. I originally wanted to go for Allen 4, Ballon d'Or, but I wasn't able to fit that in, so I had to set off with Joe Allen's army. FIFA kind enough to reward us with a few packs here. Obviously, I've never played Ultimate Team on FIFA 16, so I had a few in the locker here. Decided to open a gold pack, and I had a good pull. Kovacic from Real Madrid, formerly Inter Milan, Croatia, and he goes straight into the team, and I stick a few of the other gold Spanish players in there, and ended up just quick selling the rest, trying to get some coinage, and then it was on to the next gold pack here. And who am I going to get? And I ended up getting Kazri. Okay, nothing really particularly good here. There's not bad players, but again, like I said, the whole point of this thing is I have to build up the team slowly, so I can't actually use these, because I have to use the team which I started off with. So this is more of a coin builder, really, these packs. I ended up getting Kazri. Again, what are the chances? It's almost like he was destined to be in my squad here. Again, I pretty much just quick sold the rest just to build up those coins. Obviously, I need to get Joe Allen and then into the team, and if I do win games, I obviously need some coins to be able to improve, improve some of the squad as well. So I just needed to get rid of some of these. Open up a bronze pack. This would be the one now where obviously the bronzes, I would like to be able to stick some of these guys straight into my squad, but again, that's not the rules, guys. I got to start with the default default squad which EA gave me, and I have to build from there. So all these guys, gonna have to quick sell them for immediately 154 coins. Not great, but it is what it is. And as you can see here now, I ended up just getting rid of a few the Spanish goal players here, just to get some more coinage around, and got rid of Kakuta. And then here we are, lads. We're gonna go and buy Joe Allen, the focal point, the hub, the heart of the squad, for 550 coins. Buy now. 16 contract, not bad. And he was also an artist. I can't remember right at the moment what an artist does, but I know he improves his passing, which is going to be great, because obviously that's what the main thing with Joe Allen. He already has good passing, but I want to take it up to another level with him, try and get some cheeky assists with him. Right, so I ended up sticking Joe Allen straight into the squad here, and as you can see from first glance, it is quite French heavy, and I've got this nice little link up in the left hand side there in the left corner. It seems to be very Liga 2 heavy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Liga 2 players there, which is not bad. It helps build chemistry there, so that's good. But obviously there is a lot of room for improvement here. I've got some decent players here. Vincent there, 63 rated. He's a decent player. Well, he's pretty much the only decent player there, if I'm honest with you. Our goalkeeper is absolutely terrible. Sanogo here on the left wing. Well, he is a striker, but he's playing left wing. He's only 53 rated, but so I tell you what, he does do quite a good job, coming up as well. So I can't really just go off the ratings, to be honest with you. And here we are, guys. We ended up going to our first game now against a team called Villafranca US. Ended up trying to get a game here. I was ready, good latency, trying to wait, but he obviously saw the fact that my team's called Joe Allen's Arm, and he wanted none of that. So I had to go and look for another game. We ended up playing a team called FCCS. Pretty much German heavy, this team. A lot, obviously all bronzes besides the Finnish goalkeeper. Seems like a decent goalkeeper and some chemistry at the back there. But I'm confident he hasn't got the best chemistry. But to be honest with you guys, he doesn't have a game changer like Joe Allen, and we do. So that could be the decisive moment of this game. Push comes to shove, Joe Allen could get involved and he could change the game for us. Joe Allen's first touch of the ball here is not the best. He ends up hitting against a defender, but he absolutely slams one over onto the floor. Roly-polies. Joe Allen, great link-up play there, just bossing the midfield here. He plays the ball back inside, and Joe Allen thunders it with his, I'm guessing, something like 60 shot power, unfortunately, because it looked like a decent effort. Joe Allen back in, Xavi Alonso-esque, tells Vincent to get on his bike and run for it, and Vincent now got loads of space to run into. I tried to cut inside here, ended up losing possession. Allen was doing brilliantly just to set up the play, but he ended up just dispossessing us, getting it back out. But Joe Allen did a great job sweeping it up and just continues to play now. Bobadilla, Vincent, the Frenchman, plays her into an ad turn and fires her into the corner of the net, and the Swedish man gets us off 1-0. The first goal of Joe Allen's road to Barcelona, scored by the Swede, and he ended up getting a bit impatient here, plays her over to Hop and Knot, and plays it, and Adson sends the defender on his ass, and that's 2-0 before half time. Good start here, and it looks like we could be on our way to getting a first pack here. It's 2-0 now before the first half, and we only need to win by 3 goals to get one. A fast forwarding, and in now, because they had a chance almost immediately, playing around me as if I wasn't even there. I kind of lost concentration, and you can see this now. That goal was just inexcusable, to be honest with you. I don't know what happened. I might have been on my phone at the time, I don't know. But look at this back pass here. Absolutely terrible. And Mies, nice control there. And what a screamer! Joe Allen now sets off the play, plays it out wide to Hopper Knott now takes the ball in front of him, waiting for someone, back into Joe Allen. Oh, straight ball into Enhanson, and he fires it, and that was
open head surgery.
Very reminiscent of Gerrard into Torres in their prime one. There slips the ball into him, and Enhanson, hat-trick hero. He's not missing that. Goes in there with tired legs now, guys, but Joe Allen ends up winning the ball through one man, through two man. He's like Lionel Messi, goes through a third man. Look at the ball control of him. Plays a cheeky football over to Enhanson, touches it. It's the party. Oh, he ends up rebounding it.
Boom shaka.
Fourth goal, 4-1, and we're winning by 3 goals. And Joe Allen's got 2 assists as well, so that looks like his 2 packs in the first game. And got to give a shout out for Enhanson. I tell you what, this Swedish man, he's got the abilities of Zlatan, haven't he? And we just switched off again. Silly goal here to give away, and they ended up scoring from a corner. And unfortunately, guys, that's only 1 pack, because we didn't win by 3 goals. It was a stupid goal to give away in the corner. But and as you can see here, Joe Allen, 2 assists, beautiful. He was just creating everything. Everything went through Joe Allen in that game. He linked up the play. He took the ball from defence, got it out wide, and he was the one who actually put that final ball in. And Enhanson, just deadly performance from him. I was having a little look through the squad, and as I said before, I've got a lot of French players, so I didn't really want to break that up. But to be honest with you, the goalkeeper was not great. He's only 54 rated. He didn't have a lot to do in that game. Obviously, we did concede 2, but it wasn't really much the goalkeeper could have done with both of those chances. But we do need a better goalkeeper. So my priority now is to go and get a better goalkeeper. I ended up going with Masip, Spanish, third choice Barcelona keeper, I believe. 550 coins by now. Seems like a decent price. I've said in the series the whole point is to get a Barcelona squad. This doesn't help with one of the goals because he's only a silver one. He's not one of the main men. It has to be starting Barcelona players. The whole point is to try and get Suarez, Neymar, Messi, Iniesta, Piqué, Alves, Alba, because they're the main men, and it's going to be really difficult. I think I can get the defenders and the midfielders over the few series, but it's going to be almost an impossible task to get the front three, the most deadly front three in world football. But that's the aim of the game, and we've got Joe Allen, game changer. And I don't know if any of you have seen, we had the Brazilian Lima as our coach, but you can't have a team with Joe Allen in it without Brendan Rodgers at the helm. And old Brendan Rodgers here ended up giving Joe Allen a little cheeky phone call. He's saying, well, I'm unemployed, looking for some work. I've heard your project going on, Joe. I'm the one who said, I'm the one who gave you that claim to fame, the Welsh Xavi, and I feel like, I can actually exploit your talents here and, show people that, you are worthy of that tag. So I ended up getting Brendan Rodgers, because he's got that passing philosophy, or so he thinks in his delusional head. But you have to get him with Joe Allen, and hopefully Brendan Rodgers can lead Joe Allen on the great things and try and get some Barcelona players playing with him. But for now, boys, I am going to leave the episode at that. I've only played 1 game, but obviously we had to introduce the series. I had a bit of a talk about the rules and so forth. Good start. But I'm going to get the next episode straight up after this with just pretty much just games and more games. We've only had the 1 at the moment, and I can guarantee you there's a lot of goals coming up. A lot of phenomenal goals and some breathtaking performances from Joe Allen. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Obviously it is new, it is fresh. So there are maybe the rules don't work. Maybe you got some ideas you want to throw aboard. Let me know if you've got any ideas, and I can try and work them into the series, make it more fun. But obviously we might have to watch a few episodes first to see how everything pans out. But hope you guys come back for the second episode, and peace out.